I want to be a prima ballerina.
When I grow up, I want to be a ballerina.
When I grow up, I want to be a ballerina. I want to be a ballerina.
Hi, have you ever wondered what it's like to be a ballerina? Well, if so, then you've come to the right place. My name is Adrienne, and we're inside the lobby of the San Jose Dance Theater. And if you put on your ballet slippers and come along, I'd like to show you how the dancers go from their very first beginner ballet class all the way through auditions and rehearsals, and then becoming ballerinas in Tchaikovsky's Nutcracker ballet. Like all ballet classes, the beginner ballet class starts with stretching. Here, the teacher, Thais, has her students stretching in a circle on the floor.
In the first ballet class, children learn how to stretch and learn the positions. That's the basic thing they learn first. First position is both heels touching together and both toes turned out. And in second, your feet are turned out, but there's space between your heels as opposed to having them closed in first. Third position is the heel coming in the middle of the foot with both toes also turned out. Fourth position is one foot in front of the other turned out with a space in between both feet. Fifth position is the same as fourth position, only the feet are closed together.
The first step a dancer learns is the ballet walk. You push your foot up off the floor with a pointed toe as you reach forward with straight legs and step proudly across the room. After the ballet walk, you do the ballet run. Hey, Jack, let's see that again. Free dance lets the students express themselves as they practice their rhythm and style. After class, you're rewarded for your work with stamps. If you're at least 8 years old and have been dancing for a few years, you'll advance to a class like this one. It starts with stretching too. The dancers are working very hard because today is audition day for the Nutcracker Ballet. The Nutcracker tells the story of all the amazing things a girl named Clara dreams one Christmas Eve. She dreams of cookies, soldiers, reindeer, snowflakes, ballerina dolls, and even mice. It's wonderful to get any part in a ballet, but the role all the girls hope to get is Clara. The first group is ready to start. These are the girls who will be cast as cookies, soldiers, and pages. Let's go and watch. First, they are shown the steps by Paul, the artistic director of the ballet. Then, they all go out and come back one by one. That way, the judges can see them better. Remember the ballet walk? Here it is again. Some of the choreographers and former dancers of the ballet act as the judges. They have a tough job deciding who dances which part. From this next group of dancers, Clara and the party scene girls will be chosen. Even though they've been dancing for years, they still get nervous. Let's talk with Lydia and Melissa and see how they felt at their audition.
I felt tense and nervous and worried because this was my big year and I really wanted party scene.
At the audition, I felt, I've had a couple other auditions before, so I felt confident and, I can do this.
This last group is auditioning to be the reindeer, snowflakes, flowers, and the ballerina doll. Remember how we've seen the dancers stretch in class? These girls are stretching their feet so they can audition on point. Their feet need to warm up before they dance on them. Dancing on point is the most beautiful and graceful part of ballet. This is Brooke. Let's have her tell us about starting to dance on point.
Usually the teacher decides when you're ready to go on point, and a lot of times the student is excited and they feel that the teacher is like underestimating and they feel that they can go on point earlier than they're really supposed to, and it's really fun. I love being on point.
The auditions take all day, and at the end, the judges announce who will be called back for the party scene. The first part of callbacks is to give the judges one final look at the girls dancing. For the second part, Sean, one of the judges, has asked the girls to wrap a present in pantomime so they can see the girls' acting skills. Here's Brittany doing her pantomime. Let's have her tell us what a pantomime is.
To pantomime, it means to act out something but without talking.
This is Holland. Can you guess what her present is? The auditions are over. It takes 2 weeks for the decisions to come in the mail. I'm sure it feels like forever to find out which part you'll be dancing in the Nutcracker. Holland has been chosen to be Clara. How do you think she felt when she opened her casting letter?
Waiting to find out what I got in the Nutcracker was just too long. You get jittery the night before you find out your part. When I found out I was Clara, I was in shock.
The dancers have 6 weeks to rehearse before performance. This girl, Kimmy, has been cast as the ballerina doll. Let's have her tell us about being the doll.
She dances in the party scene, but not with the party girls. Drosselmeyer brings a little doll to the party scene to show everybody. I do this little dance and it's very mechanical.
Kimmy and Maggie are 2 of the reindeer. Maggie's going to tell us what the reindeer do in the Nutcracker.
In the beginning, the reindeer come on the stage and we do a little dance, and then afterwards we bring on the sleigh with Clara and the Nutcracker in it.
Let's join the reindeer in their fitting. Kathy fits all of the dancers. She wants everyone's costume to be just right, even their antlers. This is a fun time for the girls because being in their costume helps them to know what it feels like to be a reindeer or even one of the snowflakes. Genevieve's going to tell us how it feels to try on your costume for the first time.
It's really fun because it kind of helps you get into it and know it's really coming up because you're fitting in your costume, and then it's really fun looking at the labels who had your costume before and stuff.
And here we are in the Snowflakes rehearsal. They dance after the reindeer in the land of snow. Naomi, one of the Snowflakes, is going to tell us about the dance.
In the snow scene, after the Snow Queen and the Snow Prince have done the pas de deux, they go off stage and she calls the snowflakes out, and we all run out there and just dance our hearts out, basically.
Here's the party scene rehearsal. Since it takes place at Clara's house, let's have Holland tell us about it.
When the Nutcracker opens, it is Christmas Eve in a small New England town. Many people are moving about, getting ready to go to the Stahlbaum's house, and I am Clara, their daughter.
I see rehearsal is just about over. Where's Holland going in such a hurry?
Come on, let's go to my fitting.
Holland has the biggest part in the ballet. Kathy has to fit her really fast, so she'll be back in time for the rehearsal of the fight between the mice and the soldiers. After the party at Clara's house, she falls asleep and dreams that her Nutcracker becomes a prince. He and his soldiers help her fight off the giant mice. Let's have Catherine tell us about being a mouse.
A mouse is in the battle scene, and we're kind of the bad guys in the story. We fight the Nutcracker and all the soldiers. and in the end, we lose the battle.
The fittings are over and the dancers have been rehearsing for weeks. So, are you ready to perform?
Yes!
Let's go to the theater. We're in the lobby of the San Jose Center for Performing Arts. Before the ballet begins, let's go inside the theater and see some of the things that the audience never gets to see. The costumes are ready. The sets are going up. And the makeup room is jumping with action. The soldiers not only wear makeup, they have wigs and hats too. Here's Holland in the makeup room. She's being made up by Alice for the opening of the ballet, the party scene. Can you think back to your audition? Did you ever think you'd be sitting here getting made up to be Clara?
No, I never thought I'd actually be Clara. I had no expectations whatsoever of what part I wanted to get. It's like a dream come true.
And in the company dressing room, Kimmy is getting ready to be the ballerina doll.
Act 1 on stage. On stage. Party scene on stage, please.
Soon the dancers will perform in front of the audience. Their parents, grandparents, friends, and teachers will all be here to watch. When you know everyone's going to see you, you feel nervous, but you can hardly wait to go on the stage to dance. And now the moment all the dancers have worked so hard for. Performance. When the Nutcracker opens, we are at Clara's house. She and her family are greeting guests at their Christmas Eve party. When Clara's mysterious Uncle Drosselmeyer arrives, he presents a ballerina doll. He makes it magically grow to life size. It's Kimmy, and she dances for everyone. Clara wants to keep her. but Uncle Drosselmeyer says no. Then he gives her the best present of all, the nutcracker. The boys are naughty. They jump and run around the girls. It's late and time for the guests to leave. Clara goes off to bed. Later, she sneaks back downstairs. And falls asleep with her nutcracker. The rest of the ballet is Clara's dream. First, she dreams that the mice become giant. Then Uncle Drosselmeyer appears. And he turns her nutcracker into a real boy. The Nutcracker Prince. Clara, the Nutcracker Prince, and his soldiers win the battle against the Mouse King and his mice. Meanwhile, backstage,
there's so much excitement in the company dressing room, it makes me wonder if the girls can even hear themselves think.
the snowflakes are doing their makeup and putting on their costumes.
has to change really fast from ballerina doll into reindeer. Let's watch.
Kimmy and the other reindeer are ready. Let's join them and the snowflakes in snow country. First, the reindeer do a beautiful dance. While the Snow Queen and Snow Prince dance, they pull in the sleigh with Clara and the Nutcracker in it. Next in Clara's dream, the snowflakes dance in the land of snow. Let's join them backstage preparing for their next dance. Jill and her flowers are changing their makeup to perform in the Waltz of the Flowers.
Here's Alice again getting Thais ready for her Arabian princess scene. Remember Katie is a snowflake? Now she's getting ready to go on as the Chinese princess. Let's go back for a minute and watch her during rehearsal.
While Thais' attendants are carrying her off stage, let's go with and watch Jill warming up to be the Dewdrop Fairy in the Waltz of the Flowers. Before Jill performs, let's see what it was like for her during rehearsal. Jill has the longest solo of our company ballerinas. She is working very hard for this moment. And now, on with her performance. At the end of the performance, Clara is carried home by Uncle Drosselmeyer. And the Nutcracker Ballet comes to a close. Jill, the other dancers, and Holland all come out for their final bow.
The performance may be over, but the excitement continues as the audience gets to meet Clara and some of the other dancers at the autograph reception. The Nutcracker is over for the year. Now it's time for the dancers to go back to class and learn more. What about you? Do you want to be a dancer?
It's hard work, but you can do it. So stand up. Come on. Up, 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 up. Hold your head high, your back straight, and reach, reach. Reach for the stars. That's it. Now you're ready to make your dream come true.
You can be a ballerina. I know it.
Ballet isn't only just learning steps and learning how to do pirouettes and fouettes and everything. You also learn about nutrition and taking care of your body, and you also learn how to deal with frustrations and with disappointments, because a lot of ballet is being disappointed and not getting the steps and not doing it, but you learn how to work and how to just keep striving for what you're trying to achieve.
I started dancing when I was 4, and at the time I was taking singing, and my mom said, "Do you want to take dancing or singing again?" And I figured that I wasn't too good at singing, and so I just took up dancing, and I don't know, it just sparked, and I just have loved it ever since.
When I grow up, I want to be a famous ballerina.
I want to be a ballerina when I grow up.